Hey! How you doing?
Liz,
Bernardo.
nice to meet you.
Matthew.
Oh, Bernardo. Oh my God! Look at this!
What is this?
A piano! A piano! Jay, my God!
Oh.
This is the best place I could ever be. Oh my God!
Hey, you can dance, you can dance.
Someone like you. Let's go!
Oh. Hoje é um dia especial, pessoal, porque terei a oportunidade de jantar com uma família americana e dessa forma aprender um pouco mais sobre a vida de hoje na América, sobre a cultura americana, ter uma conversa, uma real talk, uma conversa real com uma família americana e de certa forma inspirar cada um de vocês a melhorar o seu inglês, aprender sobre a cultura americana e a desfrutar dos bons momentos que estamos a passar aqui nos Estados Unidos da América. Entonces, ¿estás ansiosa?
Sí, un poquito, a poquillo.
Un poquito.
a little bit nervous about the family that we are just to meet.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Great.
We will see.
We will see.
We will see.
I'm looking forward to. Estoy ansioso porque yo espero que tenga personas que gustan de conversar.
Yeah.
Sabes que
Yeah.
yo me gusta hacer un...
It's your favorite part.
Yeah. If they really talkative people, it will be
I
good.
think yes. Yeah. Because they postulate to,
Okay.
to this kind of activity. So
Okay.
I think they would be really great person.
Okay, let's go and see what happens. I hope that I may have opportunity to teach
Yeah.
my song, Umbi. Yeah.
We can play it.
So, did you have time to see their backgrounds, the family?
Yes, there is a couple
Okay.
that she is from California and he is from South Virginia.
Okay.
And there is some 10 years they have living here in North Caroline. So they are most local family, almost a local family. And she is a psychologist and a teacher, I think, also. He is a software designer. Well,
You did your homework.
yeah.
Okay. Well, that's great. So, let's see what happens, what comes next.
Yeah.
Okay.
And about the dinner, we will see how they have prepared for us.
Yeah. I hope that might be something that I really like. But if not, let's test.
Yeah, sure, for sure.
Hey, sir, are you from North Carolina?
I am from North Carolina. Well, I've been here 30 years.
30 years.
Connecticut, Massachusetts originally.
We are for 4 days, right? Around 4 days.
4 days.
4 days. Indeed.
For the here, yeah.
Yes, we have about 4 days.
And on Wednesday we will travel to Dallas
Oh,
Here for fun.
for work.
for work. Yeah, for work.
Work can be fun.
Yes,
Yeah,
work and
yeah.
fun because now we are going to meet a family.
Nice.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting to know a little more about North Carolina, the people, culture, and so on. Bem, pessoal, acabamos de chegar ao nosso destino. Vamos ter a nossa hospitalidade, ou seja, vamos jantar com uma família americana e vamos lá ver como é que é essa experiência.
The white one?
É aqui o nosso destino.
We don't know.
But it's 120. So right
120.
Ok, we stay here. Chegamos em North Carolina, pessoal. É aqui com a família americana. Estamos aqui agora a confirmar o número da casa. Ansiosos para a experiência.
I don't have it here. So
You don't have it there?
you have to trust.
Okay. Sure.
Hey! How you doing?
Liz,
Bernardo.
nice to meet you.
Oh, Bernardo. Oh my God! Look at this!
What it is?
A piano! A piano! Yay! My God!
Oh,
This is the best place I could ever be.
We're so glad you're here.
Wow! My
Don't-
Okay. Well, first of all, I want to thank you guys for hosting me in your house.
Yeah,
I'm really grateful to be here.
we're glad you're here, Bernardo.
I'm
Yeah.
glad. I'm glad. And finding the piano here.
Yes.
Did you know something about me? They tell you something about me that I like music and so on.
They didn't. No, they told us a little bit about your profession, but it was a fun surprise to see like your reaction coming in and just like boom.
Yeah, I love music. I love music. I've been doing music for so long, and something that my group was telling me that we have to find a piano for you. They yesterday went out. I couldn't go out, so they found a piano and they sent me a picture. I was like, my God, where am I going to find a piano?
They should have called. They would have. I mean, but it was kind of nice that you have this
It worked out.
surprise.
Yeah, it worked out.
Yeah, but fortunately, I found it here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I think my day is done.
We're gonna wake up tomorrow morning and you're gonna be in the house.
Yes. It can be. I'm really excited to be here. I'm really happy. I come from so far from here.
Yeah.
And being hosted by you, it's getting know. I think I'm gonna learn many things interesting about North Carolina, about America.
Yeah.
But I'm curious, why do you do that? How long have you been doing that, hosting people?
Yeah, so I mean for me, I guess it started I was when I was 16, I went to Mexico and I lived with a family and I loved just like the opportunity to be in another culture and just like all the activities that they brought me to.
Okay.
And so from there, I've taken students on exchange programs and kind of seen the transformation that creates. And in Raleigh, hosted students from Slovakia and Hungary and Mexico and Uganda.
Wow.
And in this house, we've had dinner with folks from Cambodia.
Cambodia. We have
Yeah.
one Cambodian in our term.
Oh, really?
Amazing.
Yes, we have one.
In Cameroon and now Uruguay and Angola.
Angola. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
But it's always really fun because
Mm.
like you guys bring something and we learn and it's like a way of traveling
Yeah.
the world, but like it's in your home.
Yeah.
It's like a staycation.
Yeah.
It's easier for us, but yeah, I think it's. So this is the second time we've hosted in this house, but I think you kind of like planted that seed for why we should host and getting involved with a program like this. I think for me, I grew up in a more like rural part of the country, and it was kind of rare for people to travel and leave. But that was something that once I started to travel and got really interested in it, I just found that there's so much more to learn from other cultures and just other places that you can visit. And so while we like to travel and explore and kind of find new places to explore and see what they're like, it's also nice to bring people and return the favor. And through school for me as well, like I've stayed with a host family before, and I just remember what a cool experience that was at a younger age. So it's cool to be able to do that in a more professional sense too, and like talk about careers and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, we appreciate so much. So what we have today for dinner? I'm curious. I came here to eat, to learn about your culture, but tell me what do we have for dinner today?
Well, thankfully we knew you loved pasta.
Oh
so-
my God, pasta! I found pasta finally.
Yeah.
Wow.
Also, Florencia, who's on the other side of the camera, is Italian.
Yeah.
Whose family's Italian, and so it was just a happy surprise that pasta
We knew.
Pasta makes everybody happy.
Guys,
And good pasta makes people really happy.
You're so cool. You're so cool. Man, how did you choose this girl? You have to share the secrets.
So I mean, we actually met in North Carolina, in Raleigh. And she was working at a kind of a startup incubator at the time, and I was a member of a different one in another city. That when I moved here, they were like, "Oh, you need to go to." It was called HQ Raleigh. You need to go to HQ Raleigh. Yeah, you guys should. It's what's it called now?
Raleigh Founded.
Raleigh Founded.
Right.
But when I was moving to the area for the first time, my friends at the time were like, "Oh, you need to go to this HQ Raleigh. It's a very cool place. It's just like this one. There's a lot of startups there, and there's a lot of like cool energy." And she was like the first person I met when I actually went to that space.
Oh.
And
You're
so,
a blessed guy.
so yes. So I mean, I got plugged into the community and found some other startups and things that were kind of going on at the time. And we got to go to some events together and hang out a couple times, and then it just kind of all fell into place. But it was a very cool way to not only get to meet someone, but also like kind of get to know the area a bit and meet other people as well.
Yeah.
Can you teach my people? Can you teach us how to get a girl here in North Carolina? Because you got one, an amazing one. I'm amazed. Please teach us.
I don't know what worked. What worked for you?
What are the requirements?
I mean,
What is the trick behind?
being nice, being thoughtful, finding some good date ideas to take your girl out.
Okay.
Whether that's like going to like a show, like maybe it's a play or a concert.
We love music.
We love music. I like to cook.
Piano.
Sometimes like cooking a meal can send the right message of like, hey, I'm a husband material. I can make a meal.
Yeah.
I can clean up afterwards too.
Yeah. You prepared, man.
But also, you can go out to a dinner too and go to a show afterwards, and that's always a good time.
Yeah,
Okay.
So thinking outside the box for those kinds of things.
for sure. Those all worked.
Those all worked.
Wow.
You
wow.
approve.
Amazing. Tell me something. Is America is like the America we know in the movies? How all the American equals?
Yeah.
I mean, in terms
Depends
of
on where you live.
behaviors,
Yeah, depends on
the
where you
city.
live.
Now we are in North Carolina. We have been in Washington,
Mhm.
and we see something different. Young people.
Yeah.
North Carolina seems to be more quiet. Washington is more.
Hustle and bustle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me a little more about your culture, America.
Well, I'm from California. He's from West Virginia. So, North Carolina, this area is called the Research Triangle Park.
Yeah.
And it brings people from all over. So you've got this little part of North Carolina is so different than even the rest of North Carolina.
Ooh.
And that's the cool thing about the United States is anywhere you go, you're going to see something different. So the South is very different than like the Northeast.
Mhm.
California is very different than like West Virginia.
Mhm.
So like if you love the outdoors, like Colorado or California, if you love big city, it's like Miami or San Francisco or New York. So
Yes.
Mhm.
it's like the the cool thing is, like, if there's something you love and something that you want to experience, there's probably some place within the United States to go and experience it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, there's definitely parts of like Hollywood that like show up in the US.
Yes. Wow.
But yeah, the majority of the US is like not necessarily like,
It's not all hustle and bustle.
yeah, it's not all hustle and bustle.
It's actually interesting that you bring up the wildlife part too, or like nature. I feel like that's the part of the United States that don't get like a ton of airtime in movies or TV shows. It seems kind of a rarity.
Unless you're like the Wild West, like cowboy.
Which even that is like, that's an older trend of films. But yeah, I mean, it's like the United States is so big and there's so much diversity in the terms of like where you like what you want to see and what types of like landscapes are available, and the climate is different from different parts of the country. And there's so many like great national parks that we have that you know aren't covered in a movie or anything like that. So there's so much more to the United States in terms of like natural beauty that you're just not going to get. But then you also have those cool city moments where you can hop on a train and ride across town to play a game of tennis with your friends or something. And you know, there's a lot of diversity to what you can expect, but there's much more to it than what's portrayed in a movie or a show.
Okay. Wow. I'm anxious. I'm hungry. I want to test the food. But before, do you know something? Do you guys know something about our countries? Where you guests?
Yeah, I mean, we got to learn more. Like Florencia's country, I've been to.
You've been to Uruguay?
Have, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it sounds like we need to make a trip
Angola.
to Angola.
You have to come Angola and to test funge.
Yeah,
Funge,
food,
our
right.
typical food in there. You have to come there and test.
Yep.
You're gonna love it.
And make some dance of
Kuduro, to dance kuduro,
Yes.
kizomba, semba. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
As a couples, kizomba and semba are perfect
We're
for you
set.
guys.
Yeah.
Got my man.
Are perfect for you. You have to come to Angola, and if you come, I'll be there to
Amazing.
receive you guys because you're doing something really amazing.
We would love that.
Yeah.
May God bless you for that, guys. Keep doing that. It's great, you know. It's a
Amazing.
great
Well, thank you guys for coming.
And
Thank
now
you.
some new friends.
Yes.
In Uruguay and in Angola.
Put your face. It's not. Yes, they have friends. Uruguay, Angola, and United States of
Raleigh, United
America.
States.
Guys, keep connected. Subscrevam o canal. Nós agora vamos. Now we are going to hit. Agora vamos comer em português. Então,
Ciao.
bye bye.
Bye.
Tchau.
yeah. You can dance. The whole performance.
More precious than you. Yeah, you are. Close to me just like my father. To me, you're like my brother.
Fill in the blanks.
You are my everything. And for you, that's all. Just, oh, my God.
Yeah. You can dance.
Someone like you. Let's go.
Oh.
I pray for someone like you. Yes, I pray that you do love me too.
Hey.
Pray that you